Welcome back to the Just Like You podcast. I'm Meredith.
I'm Nigel.
And we are so excited to be doing this again. We are on with a very special guest, my ex-housemate for 2 nights a week, the one, the only, Emma Isa.
Yay.
Emma, it's so great to have you here.
Thanks.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
You're okay.
I'm excited, but I'm kind of scared too.
Okay. Yeah. Don't be scared. It's okay. I don't know where to go.
Tell us about yourself. Wait, what? For the people who aren't at Mac, intro yourself. Where are you? What school? What program? What year?
Okay. I'm at Mac.
There we go.
I am in a program called Integrated Science.
What is ISci?
It is ISci. It's like research focused, and you kind of touch on all the different like disciplines of science, I guess. So that's why it's interdisciplinary.
Yeah.
But I'm doing like a concentration in psychology, neuroscience, behavior.
How is this different than
yeah.
life science?
You do a bunch of group projects, and there's only like 60 people in my program, so it's like really tiny.
Really close-knit
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then how do you serve our region?
I serve on the worship team. I play violin, and recently I have been training to be a producer.
Training to be a producer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
For, like,
Catch her on
gathering?
Sunday.
Yeah, like
Oh, dang.
yeah,
That'd
like
be
what
exciting.
B does. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
B does,
yeah.
icon right there.
Yeah.
Queen. She's coming for B's job. You heard it here first. Okay.
Yeah. The worship at Mac has gone really good after the violin got included. That's you.
Woo.
So thank you for that.
Always the best Sundays are you
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
like,
Wow,
leaning
thanks,
into
guys.
the violin.
When we're mixing, we just turn the violin up and drop everyone else down
It's
so we
just
can
like
hear you.
poetic, dramatic. You're just like, you feel the Holy Spirit just that much more with the violin.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Okay, great. We have an icebreaker for you. Nigel has an icebreaker for you.
Okay, let's see if I remember this right. So, if you were to choose one color of food to eat for a full week, what color would that be?
Oh, that's crazy. Okay. It's gonna have to be brown.
Brown?
Yeah.
Give us some brown food examples.
Okay. Pancakes.
Right.
Pancakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Protein pancakes.
Protein
3 times a
pancakes.
day.
I eat them a lot.
mhm.
At least once a day. Sometimes 2 or 3 times a day.
Okay. Yeah. I wanna hear
Okay.
about
Okay.
this.
So for breakfast, let's say I ate pancakes. Then for lunch, I would probably eat pancakes. Or no, I also really love a good toast with peanut butter, both brown.
Both brown. What about Nutella?
That's pretty good.
I've
you
never
switch?
had Nutella.
You've never had Nutella?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to have
Maybe
Nutella
someday.
after this.
Okay.
We're going to have a Nutella like party.
Does
Okay.
it sound good or no? You just don't want to try it, Nutella?
I don't know. My parents just like never bought it, so I was like, I'm not gonna buy it either. Just buy my
That's
peanut
fair.
butter.
But then when
Yeah.
you go to university, it's like you can buy all those things that your parents never bought. I think
Yeah.
I bought my first box of Lucky Charms
Oh,
when I
wow.
started uni.
Crazy.
So does not fit in the brown category.
No,
but
too
an
many colors
option.
there.
Too many
I
colors.
have to pick out the marshmallows, and I could add that in. And then for dinner, I would have ground beef with potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is potatoes a brown food?
I would argue
I
that
think
they are
so.
brown,
Brown or yellow?
especially when they're roasted. They get brown. Yeah.
You can make food brown.
I
Yeah.
only drink water, but it's not brown, unfortunately.
Just add brown food coloring to make it,
Ooh.
drinkable.
Or just get like a Mio flavor pack.
That's an option.
Coffee.
Add one of those chocolate
Maybe
things.
just
you
like
can
a
make,
brown
chocolate
cup
water.
to keep it a little tame.
Ooh, okay. So then it's clear. So does it fall into the rules?
I don't know. I guess I just have to not drink water that day.
No, you just never drink water again.
No, yeah, for the full week,
Shoot.
Yeah.
Or just chocolate milk.
Okay, yeah, I think I might have to get chocolate milk if
Okay.
we're doing
Yeah.
it for an extended period of time.
Okay.
Go full
Yeah.
for beer and just have chocolate milk.
Yeah.
3 liters a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Brown is great. I was actually worried about the fact that I'm like, what color is meat? But brown is the color.
Yeah.
So you get all your meats. You get your steaks, you get your
Yep.
chicken, fried chicken, pork, whatever else you want. You're set.
Okay.
Yay.
Follow-up question that was recently asked to me about meat. Would you rather be vegan or pee every time you see a horse?
Oh, definitely pee every time I see a horse.
Okay.
I really like meat. It's
Okay.
really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. No, it was a controversial one at dinner last night, and so I felt like I had to ask that one.
That's
as well.
crazy. Also, I don't see very
Crazy.
many horses, so I don't know if that'd really affect me.
You could probably avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like you pee your pants soon, or you have to pee like soon?
No, you have to pee your pants.
Oh.
yeah.
Still worth
So
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
If you're
crazy.
going on a road trip out of the city, just wear a diaper because you know it's gonna happen. But like also, oh yeah, just
Or
I
close
just
your
just
eyes.
close my
Face
eyes,
Yeah.
have a nap, and dream about meat.
Meat's worth it. Yeah.
You like steak, roast beef.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
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 Let's bring it back. We could go down a meaty rabbit hole, but let's get
100%.
into the meat of the word.
Oh. Segue.
Segue.
Yeah.
What is a piece of scripture that has influenced your testimony so far,
Mhm.
or the story that you're going to be telling today?
Okay.
Mhm.
Definitely going to be Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6, which is trust in the Lord with all your heart. And wait, is that? No, that's not the one. Oh, shoot. Guys, I'm going to forget it now.
Bible.
Guys.
Where is it?
We should have a
But
Bible.
I do
on
really
site.
like
Should
that
have a
one
Bible
too.
on
Was it
set.
that one? Oh, yeah, it was that one.
Okay.
Wait, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. And all your ways submit to him and he'll lead your path straight. There we go. I just,
Yeah. It's a good verse.
freaked out for a sec there. But that is how it goes.
All good.
Crazy. So yeah, that is the verse.
Mhm.
We'll get into it. I have to trust in God a lot.
Trust for him to remind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Why is that your verse?
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get into it, but
Oh, you want to drop it into your story and
She
everything?
just wants
Yeah.
to go right into
Nicely?
the story.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna slide it in.
yeah, I'll slide it in.
Okay,
I'll slide it in
we'll
there.
pull it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us your story.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I grew up in a Christian home and we
Mhm.
went to church every Sunday. And yeah, my whole family is Christians, which is really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that was like definitely Christian values in my home. And yeah, I really enjoyed Sunday school every week. And yeah, I was just like really excited to learn about God and the Bible growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it felt like it was pretty smooth sailing for my childhood. And I would say like I kind of always like believed in God.
Mm.
And then I would say I officially gave my life to Christ when I was like grade 5, like I guess like 12. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. At like summer camp at my church, like day camp kind of thing. Yeah. And then in high school, it got a little rockier because my life just was not as easy because it was like,
Yeah.
it's really easy to, just like trust in God when everything seems like
Mhm.
easy and chill. So I'd say
Mhm.
elementary school, it was very easy and chill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But then yeah, high school, it was like, okay, now we're actually gonna like test your faith a little bit.
What did your high school environment look like? Was it
Yeah.
like a public high school? Was it a lot of the same friends you had in elementary school? Or like what was
Mm.
the transition like to high school?
Yeah. So I actually went to a high school that none of my friends went to. It was kind of a Christian high school, but it was also public.
Mhm.
So it was like a few random Christian kids would go there from all over the region. But then there was also a bunch of other kids who were not Christians. And they did have some like Christian programming, I guess,
Yeah.
that would be like chapel in the mornings before school. That was like totally optional. So I did kind of, decide to go to that high school for that because I was like, that sounds really awesome and I want to do that. So yeah, that's why I decided to go there. But yeah, I didn't really have any friends going into it. And so that was kind of tricky. And then halfway through my grade 9 year, it was COVID.
Dun dun dun.
Oh my God, that
Yeah.
just made me feel old. I don't
Crazy
like that.
stuff. I know. But yeah, so then when that happened, it was like everyone just was at home.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, like the first semester of grade 9, I had kind of had like lots of friends, but no close friends.
Mm.
So then when I was home, I was like, okay, I have no friends. Like, yeah. So very like isolated and just like, what am I doing now?
Mm-hmm.
So feeling kind of lost. But yeah, so COVID was sucky, but I was at home alone a lot because my family was, like my siblings were still at school. They didn't have online school for some reason. And my mom was a teacher, so she was still going to school, teaching elementary school, and my dad went to work. So yeah, I was just like home alone a lot. And I was just kind of trying to find, I think, like some sense of like control, because I felt like nothing was making sense, and I was just like, I need something that makes sense in this craziness. So yeah, when I was at home, I was very much like had a very strict schedule for myself, no flexibility.
What did your schedule look like? Run us through a pandemic day with Emma.
Okay. I would wake up at 7 a.m. and I would work out in my basement for a long time. And then I would do school for like the whole morning. And then I'd eat lunch. And then I would probably do more school. And then I would wait for my family to come home and see people again. And then, yeah, that was about it. I don't know what I did in the evenings. Probably watched The Office or something. But yeah, I think when I was home alone, like my life like kind of revolved around like exercise and like eating, like the food I was eating. Like I was very, very strict with it. And I think that was, just like me trying to get that sense of control back that I really was like missing. And like trying to save my brain from being like, why is nothing going the right way? So yeah, I really struggled with that and for like, I guess 2.5 years, like maybe, about 2 years. And that was kind of how my COVID school at home went for that time. And then
would that be from like 9th grade till 11th?
Yeah, grade 11. When I went into grade 11, it was kind of like partly online, I think, but like mostly in person again, which was really good. So that was when life started to get better.
Can you tell me about that turning point of like life starts to get better?
Yeah. So I think like right before grade 11 or maybe the beginning of grade 11, I was like, my lifestyle is really not it. I'm like very miserable. And even though I'm trying so hard, like so hard to like have control, like nothing is really working. Like I don't have peace, or I don't have hope in anything. Like I think, I don't even know if it was like one of my youth leaders or something, or if it was just like maybe God put this idea in my head or something, but I was just like, yeah, we're done with this. Like I need to not try to find the hope in like what I can do and turn back to God and just like trust that he has a plan. Even though life looks pretty miserable. I think beginning of grade 11 turning point was moving away from my schedule that I had made for myself for so long and just like trying to let God have some more control over my life, which is hilarious that I would let him do that, but like I mean that's what it felt like.
Okay,
so
it's great. Okay, high school. So now I'm gonna back up a second because I forgot to ask this question earlier. Where was high school in growing up at?
Like,
because I don't
location
I know Meredith,
on a map.
Yes,
oh,
Meredith
okay.
knows you better. I don't know this stuff.
Gotcha. I live in Grimsby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I went to high school in St. Catharines, so Niagara region.
Yeah.
The land of the fruit.
Yeah, I love fruit. Yeah.
We got a lot of people there. I'm sure they know where it is.
Yeah.
I don't. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Below Lake Ontario.
Ontario. Yeah. Got the Welland Canal.
Yeah.
So you're from Niagara. You told me in our previous conversation about a kind of battle in your mind. I don't know if I can describe this like the way that you described it. You described it perfectly. But you thought you were going somewhere and now you ended up at Mac.
Yeah.
How did you end up here?
Okay. I guess we'll go back to grade 11 because I'd say it started there. Yeah. So when I got back to in-person school, I really wanted to do a sport, and because I was really obsessed with going to OFSA.
What is OFSA for all of our listeners who did not grow up in Ontario?
Okay, it like feels like the Olympics for high school. And if your team is like the top in your like little region, you get to go to OFSA and compete against like the best schools in Ontario. And they do this for all of the sports. And so the only sport that kind of had started when we were coming out of the pandemic was cross country. And so I was like, I guess I'm doing cross country. And it was kind of funny because I had ran in like elementary school, but I was kind of like, no, that sucked. I'm done with it. But then grade 11, I was like, no, I guess I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this again and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I ran cross country in grade 11 and it was really fun. I didn't make it to OFSA though, so that was a bummer. Yeah, but then grade 12, did it again. And my team did make it to OFSA, so that was so fun.
She's an Olympian.
There we go.
She's an Ontario Olympian.
Yeah.
It was really fun though. And it was just such a nice change to have like a team to like exercise with. So I was going from like completely doing like exercise alone by myself, really sad, to having a team to like support, and like it felt like so much bigger, and it was just like building friendships, like the environment was just so good. But then from running cross country, the one coach he had coached me in grade 11 at Eden, that was my high school, it was called Eden. So he coached me in grade 11, and then when I was in grade 12, he left and he became the assistant coach at Mac for the cross country team, which was pretty wild. And I was like, man, you're leaving, so sad. But he recruited me in grade 12. He was like, you should come run at Mac, like you're pretty good. And I was like, no way, like I'm not going to Mac, like you're crazy. Because I had decided I was going to Brock, like pretty much 100%, because I was like, I live like 20 minutes from Brock, like good enough program for what I wanted to do. And
do they have PNB at Brock?
No, I was gonna do bio.
Okay.
Yeah.
A whole different universe. Emma is at Brock doing bio. Yeah. But we know PNB Mac Emma.
Yeah. And then so in grade 12, I was like, okay, I guess I'll go to the Mac like presentation thing that they're doing. And then I found out about ISI and I was like, oh wait, that sounds like perfect. So then I decided to apply, not even thinking that I would still take it, but just like, as a backup, maybe I'll get in, maybe. And it'd be cool if I could run there, which I was not expecting. So I was kind of like in the back of my head still like, I'm just going to Brock, but this is a fun little side journey to say I tried. But yeah, I ended up getting into the program. So then I was like, oh my goodness, like now I'm really torn. So that I think I decided on the like last day that you could choose your university to go to Mac for ISI. So that was kind of wild. But yeah, I think I decided like I didn't want to regret. I didn't want to regret just going to Brock and like playing it safe. I was like, because I need to try something different. Move like slightly further from my house, It's a couple more minutes.
From 15 to like 30.
Yeah.
In
traffic, 45.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes an hour.
It's rough.
Yeah. I learned that from commuting in first year.
Cool.
It was sad. But yeah, so I decided to go to Mac, and then my coach was really excited because he was at Mac. And he was like, okay, so when you get here, you need to talk to Roz because she goes to a church and I think you should go there. And somehow, I guess the coach knew I was a Christian because I went to Eden. So I was like, okay, that sounds cool. So in like the first week of like our practices or whatever at Mac, I was like, yo, Roz, what's Lyft? I've heard about it, but it sounds kind of weird. Like, why is it Lyft? Like, what does that mean?
We're a gym.
We're not a gym.
If you want to lift his name on high.
If you want to know what that's about, check out our Instagram.
Oh.
Way back in Welcome Week.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, so I was like, Ross, what's Lyft? And she was like so excited, of course. So she started like just telling me about everything, like gathering, huddle, serving. And I was like, whoa, like calm down here. It was too much. Too much. Let's just talk about huddle. What's huddle? So I ended up going to her, like joining her Simple Church, which was really fun. And yeah, I went to huddle every week of first year with Roz and also Sarah Clements. She led too. Super awesome. So yeah, I think huddle with those guys was what got me through first year.
Tell me about coming into huddle. What would that be like for you?
What do you mean?
Like, tell me about how do I phrase this?
How do you feel coming into a new group?
Yeah.
New people, fitting in and all
Thanks.
that. Yeah.
I was like, pretty quiet, I think. Like I was more of the listen to Sarah and Roz answer their own questions. kind of person. One of my friends from high school actually came to Mac too. Mira Rose showed. She's on the setup team. She's really cool.
Iconic.
Yeah. So she also found out about Lyft separately from me, but we were both like, yeah, let's go. And then we ended up going in the same simple church. So I had her, which was cool. But yeah, I'd say I was like pretty quiet in first year. And yeah, just kind of like sat back and let people yap. Yeah.
Yap for a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So you told me when we talked earlier this week that huddle was a really grounding point for you in your first year. What did that look like? What did that mean to you?
Oh, yeah. It was like my favorite part of the week, actually.
Yeah.
Because I was finding school pretty depressing because, you go from like really high grades to very mid grades in first year.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. So I was like, oh man, like I probably should drop out like almost every week. Like I think every Monday I was like, yeah,
Today's
this
the
is the day.
The day for me.
This is it. And then I'd go to huddle and I'd be like, okay, I can do this for another week. But I think I did that like almost every week in first year. But yeah, it was very grounding for sure. And I just really got to see like the heart of like what Lyft's values are. Like people were living that out. Like Lisa White.
Tell me about Lisa.
Amazing.
Lisa's
my queen, my
she's
mom.
so awesome. She's my Hamilton mom.
My Hamilton mom.
Yeah, she's so cool. So I was a commuter in first year, but I was really struggling with timing all of that with driving and a crazy schedule and being on a team and all that. And I was like, Lisa, I don't want to keep driving. And she's like, I have a room in my house.
There we go.
So I stayed at Lisa's for 2 nights a week for like almost the whole year, which was so awesome. Open home to the max. So that was cool. Yeah. What else?
Okay. So open home. You're in huddle. Let's set the stage. Okay. Open home. You're in huddle.
Yeah.
You spend it once a week with them. Outside of there, you're running.
Oh, yeah.
You're crushing it in school.
Attempting to crush it in
school. You're playing in a musical.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're doing a lot. How did you build relationships through that?
Oh, just like all of this? Like my whole life? How am I building relationships?
No, like how did I think I'm trying to say like how did open home allow for relationship to grow?
Okay. Yeah. Like with like Lisa or like with my simple
with
church
your simple
in
church.
General.
Yeah.
Yeah. They became like my family because I was like barely at home. Even though I was living at home, it'd be like I drove home, slept, stole some food, drove back. So yeah, I think just like, running with Roz was really awesome. We could just like chat about whatever. And Lisa taking care of me, like my mom, giving me tea, watching movies with me, watched Harry Potter with Lisa. That was really good for the first time.
That was how I met Emma. She just walked in and Lisa and I were watching the first Harry Potter. I'd never seen it. She's like, I've never seen them either. We watched it together and that's how we met. Little sheltered children.
Yeah. Weren't allowed to watch it. So I felt like an adult when I was doing that. So I guess it helped me become more independent by being here too. And just like everyone supported me in different ways, I think. But yeah, it was really good. And I think going into second year, like it's only like built like the community with like my simple church and all that. Do you want me to talk more about second year?
I'd love to hear about second year.
Random question before that.
Yeah,
Nigel with the question.
Living there, staying there 2 nights a week. They had 3 kids at this point, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, sometimes you hear one or 2 or 3. I was in the basement though, so I just hear them when they eat breakfast at 6 a.m. and I would usually join and eat breakfast at 6 a.m. too. So yeah, it was good. Good times. And, sometimes they just call me the 4th sister because I'm also blonde. So
you're just them grown up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was good times.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Second year, I stopped commuting. That was so fun. Yeah. I was like intentional proximity. Let's do it. So yeah, I started living in a house with all Christian girls, 4 of which are Lyft girls. which is really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then in my simple church, I started doing Living Sent with Lisa and Mira, which was wild, really good. And I was like, I kind of know this, but like, can't hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we kind of kept going with it. And she's like, oh, there's a second one. So might as well do that.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, if you're going to read both the books, might as well do the apprenticeship, So yeah, this year I did the apprenticeship with Lisa, and that was like crazy. Like it just felt like fast track to like becoming a disciple of God and like being a leader, and just like really growing so much. And second year I also started going to gathering, because in first year I was a huddle only person. So that was really exciting. I quit the musical that I was doing in first year, or like I finished it first year, didn't do it again second year. And I was like, I'll go to gathering instead. And hopefully there'll be somewhere for me to play violin instead of the musical. And here we are now, I'm playing the worship band. So that was really good. Yeah, what else? Is there something? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Questions?
Questions, concerns, inquiries. I think you highlighted early on this like need for control over your life. You were in a situation where you had very little control. Pandemic was keeping you at home. And you really leaned into exercise.
Yeah.
And a theme I've noticed as you've talked is how God used something that you gripped so tightly for control to actually be a launch point for community and friendship and a safe space in a really difficult season of first year.
So true.
How has your perspectives around exercise changed as a result of this?
Yeah. So I guess before like in high school, it was like, all about control, all about like how I can make myself feel better, basically like bring myself glory. And God just really like flipped that and made it like he gave me running instead, and it was, how can I use this to worship God, whether I'm just like working as hard as I can, which is crazy because I mean like I was still working hard, but I was working for myself during high school, and now I want it to be for just like bringing God glory, like let it be worship for him. And then also building relationships with people, like not just doing it alone, running with a team, running with random people from Lyft. So fun. Because you can just like chat. It's so fun just to like yap while you're running in nature. So good.
Shout out to the Friday Run crew at Mac.
6:45 a.m. Mikkel's Coffee.
Oof.
It's a hit. You gotta come at least once.
Is it AM or PM?
AM.
Oh my gosh.
Why would you be drinking coffee at 6:45 p.m.?
Either way, why would you be running?
Hey,
I can't mock it.
Anyways, but yeah, like God just made it clear that it was like so much better when I just gave up the control and like let him like use exercise for what he wants. And it's been so cool to see like how running has been like an opportunity to meet people, or like I've invited friends to the run club, or just go for a run with a friend, and like sometimes we've had conversations about faith, and that's been like so wild to see. And I'm like really praying for this year that like some of the rookies coming on to the cross country team, like I would be able to like disciple them, or just like invite them to gathering or something like that, kind of like what Roz did for me when I was coming. Let it live on. So that's how it's changed.
Sweet.
Oh, I forgot to talk about my verse.
Your verse?
Guys.
Okay, bring it back.
Should we hop back?
Yeah, let's hop back.
Okay. So that verse was actually the verse that was like given to me, I guess, by like my pastor when I got baptized, which was in grade 11 after all of my being depressed time at home. So it was just like an invitation to like continue to surrender everything to God, I guess, like exercise, but everything else. So just like trusting God with my life, like just knowing that he has a good plan. Like I don't need to hold so tight to everything and like feel like I need to have control, like just trusting that God has a plan. And I feel like I've tried to carry that since then, every day. And yeah, like I definitely struggle with that still, like giving God the control. But I definitely think, yeah, I just have to keep like being reminded, like God has a plan, God has a plan, God has a plan. So don't overthink it so much.
Yeah.
And yeah, don't hold so tight to everything.
Sweet.
Yeah.
For someone who, what is your advice for someone who's probably in that zone of like, I need control? It might not be in the context of exercise or in healthy eating, but
or maybe like grades,
or I need to achieve this in my job to be successful, or I need to have this many people in my life to feel like I have worth or value.
Yeah.
What is your comment on that? Or what's your advice for them?
My comment.
Your comment.
I would say let go, because it's not going to help anyway if you try to hold on. Like God has a plan anyway, so you might as well just let it happen, and save yourself some stress. Because like if you know God's character, like He loves you so much, He's not gonna leave you there. Like, His plans are so much better than what you could have planned for yourself. So like, and you don't have to know what it's gonna be like at every moment. Like you can let Him surprise you. Kind of. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yay.
Thanks for sharing your story, Emma. It was really encouraging to hear. I think we're going to close it in prayer.
We will.
We will.
Woo.
Woohoo. What can we be praying for you?
Oh, well, I'm leading a simple church this year.
Woo.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I just pray for my simple church to be filled with first-year girls or new believers in general. Like right now, it's just me and Lisa and Jordan, so we need some fresh people. So yeah, just that God would bring those people and just like help us to lead them well. Yeah.
Sweet.
And also to keep turning to God and surrendering school and everything to Him. Yeah.
Great.
Of course.
Yay. Thank you.
Sweet.
It's all you.
Okay. Okay. Dear Jesus, we thank you so much for Emma, and for how you've moved in her life, how you have directed each of her steps towards you, and just giving her opportunities to lean into trusting you when it's so easy to try and control things on our own, Lord. I pray as she is leading her simple church this semester, Lord, that you would just bring new believers alongside them, give her the words to disciple them, to let them know you, just to speak life into their situations, God. That she would continue to be a light on the cross-country team, God, where striving for excellence and striving for being just the best in the top is so prevalent, God, that she would carry herself with humility and a way of showing your light and your joy in all things that she does, whether she's winning or she's losing. God, that she would just turn it towards you, and that the people that she has the opportunity to share your gospel with, God, that they would see her deep love and deep knowledge of you, God. I pray for Lisa, and I thank you for the way that she just invited Emma into her home and discipled her in a very difficult season, Lord. I just pray as they lead this semester, God, you would bless them. In your name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. That's it.
Amazing.
Ooh, thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Emma. Love and appreciate you.
Thanks.
We will see you next time on the Just Like You podcast.